シュバルツバース？
このまま拡大を続ければ地球を破壊飲み込んでしまうでしょう。
ようこそシュバルツバース調査隊へ。
シュバルツバースの構造を明らかにすれば破壊方法を導き出すこともできるでしょう。
シュバルツバースへ突入する。地球の未来は我々の双肩にかかっている。
あなたたちはシュバルツバースで全くのストレンジャー。帰還路がないのです。
何のために存在する世界なんだ？
敵
が悪魔だというのか。
任務を続けるか船を降りるか
決まりだな。
悪魔召喚プログラム。
悪魔を使って戦うのか。
うぬらは不思議よの。
嫌よ、悪魔を仲間にしてるだなんて。
殺戮する世界を完成させたのは人間だ。
人間なのに悪魔みたいじゃないか。どんだけいい子ちゃんなんだお前は。
貴様を苦しめているのは悪魔か、本当は人間ではないのか。
私は天使マンセマット。人の子よ、あなた方自身が天使となるのです。
てめえの運命はてめえで切れ開く。
地球の覇権をめぐり、あの天使どもとは必ずや戦となる。
振り子の落ちる先を変えることはできる。混沌と秩序、どちらに組みするかのね。
地球の未来を委ねられるべきは誰なのだ。
Well, that's a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome to Let's Play Strange Journey Redux. Oh boy, the first spin-off I'm going to be playing. Fantastic of the SMT timeline. Start a new game. The story will not change no matter which difficulty you are on. Hooray! Excuse me. Hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, and I am back. Sorry about that. And I like how I just jumped straight in without even telling you what the fuck this game is. Strange Journey Redux is a remake of the DS title SMT Strange Journey. This version of the game has voice acting, cutscenes, and quality of life changes and improvements, new artwork for characters and demons, which include character portraits, new side quests to do, updated visuals for the dungeons, a new UI design, and a brand new dungeon. One major quality of life improvement that's automatic right off the bat is a difficulty selector. There's 4 difficulties: casual, standard, expert, and impossible. You can only choose impossible on New Game Plus save. Feel free to relax, soldier. For soldiers who have not played the Shin Megami Tensei series or players who are not accustomed to RPGs. Accomplish the strange mission, soldier. For soldiers who would like to enjoy a moderate challenge on their journey. Show me your true skills, soldier. The only thing seen in this journey is an entrance to punishment. For soldiers with honed skills, ready for a tough journey. Other quality of life changes and improvements I can't really talk about until we can actually get into the fucking game. But what I can do is tell you what the difficulty options do. It affects damage dealt, damage received, weakness multiplier, critical multiplier, co-op multiplier. I'll explain what co-op is when I get to it. Repel, damage received, repel, damage inflicted, hit rate, critical rate, escape chance, ailment chance on both sides, ambushes, preemptive strikes, negotiation rates. And since this is a classic dungeon crawler SMT style, we got the classic ailment and damage tiles. They're back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy! So, as you would expect, casual make things easier, while expert makes them harder. The funny thing is, when it comes to critical rate, Your critical rate is higher on casual, but standard rate for every other difficulty. Same thing with preemptive attack and negotiations. So if you want to have an easier time negotiating people, play on casual mode. But fuck that. And of course, the ambush rate is reversed, where casual is low, expert is standard, but impossible is high, so prepare for a lot of back attacks. Yeah, the whole thing, it has a whole fucking table, which is surprising to me. Anyway, we're gonna play on standard. I started to Last time I played this, I started on expert, and, well, I got my ass kicked a lot. So instead, we're just gonna go standard, because this is not as easy as 4 in Apocalypse, so I'm comfortable with not choosing the hardest difficulty option. Proceed, yes. The outset of the 21st century. Earth is a planet. No shit. Teeming with life. And expect to hear this type of chanting the entire game, by the way. Mankind, 7 billion strong. Continue to prosper. However, this prosperity has had a price. To a species unable to halt the environment's destruction, the land of ruined Schwarzwald would inevitably appear. Even so, mankind, desperate for salvation, clung to hope. A brave few began their mission to the enigmatic land of ruin. None among them realized then that this harsh journey will decide man's fate. A group of people are assembled in a giant conference room. Oh goody, it's NATO. What a wonderful thing to see. Prepare for a lot of exposition dump here, because the intro of this game is a lot of dialogue and cutscenes, which makes sense. Because preparations are still underway, the meeting has yet to formally begin. This is a change of pace. We're playing as a soldier, not as a high school student for once. It's always a fucking high school student, too. Why? The assembly is watching a very large monitor commenting on the news shown on it.
次は最新のニュースです。長期化する東ヨーロッパ紛争で新兵器が使用された模様です。
Oh boy, there's a war breaking out in Eastern Europe. What time is this game set place in again? Because that's a little bit on the nose for today's current climate.
新兵器の影響で大規模な火災が発生し、市民の多くが犠牲となりました。
Oh, there hasn't been the blaze as far as I know yet.
今時焦土化作戦とは、あれは戦争ではなく殺し合いだ。
だが長引く戦争を終結させるためには有効だ。やはり大国の介入こそが戦争の早期終結に必要だったのだよ。
Not wrong.
東京の歓楽街で起こった客同士のトラブルで死亡した男が指定薬物を所持していたことが分かりました。警察ではトラブルの原因が指定薬物の売買と関係があるとみて逃げた男の行方を追っています。
快楽を得るための薬物で命を落とすか。 何のために生きているやら国民の質が下がってきているようだな。
Someone's throwing shade.
なかなか耳の痛いご意見ですな。ですがまだ薬物犯罪の件数はあなたの国ほどでは。
中南米ではデフォルトによるインフレから市民が店舗を襲撃し、商品を持ち去る事件が頻発しています。
Oh, good God, the political commentary on this intro.
貨幣の価値が上がっている国があれば、このように財政破綻する国もある。あなたの国は物が余っているようだが、多少でも回してあげればよろしかろう。
アジア中部では河川や土壌の汚染が深刻な問題となっています。
That's probably why. Thanks, China.
すでに川からは魚が消え、生態系への影響も懸念されています。
近代化を急ぎすぎたツケを払わせられたな。
だが、ああでもしなければあの国は西洋諸国に追いつけまい。
皆さんご静粛に。資料の準備が整いましたので、そろそろこのシュバルツバース合同計画で話し合われる内容は引き続き秘密に願いたい。
Oh joy, we're being ordered by a bunch of guys in suits. This will go over well.
民間人にはまだ知られていない。情報統制は順調だ。
ではシュバルツバース調査のために南極に送った無人機からの映像をモニターに映します。
建物が燃えている。南極の観測基地か。いや、観測基地にしてはおかしい。まるで街並み。そう、さっきテレビに映った戦場のようじゃないか。
次の映像に切り替えます。
この画像はどこかの歓楽街か。これがシュバルツバースの内部とは思えん。データのご受信じゃないのかね。
いいえ、データを詳しく調べたところ、間違いなくシュバルツバース内部に送った無人探査機からの信号だと確認しています。
Oh joy.
続けます。
おい、本当に確認したのか。これはどう見てもショッピングモールの映像だぞ。南極にこんなものがあるはずないだろう。
次が最後です。
廃棄物、ヘドロ。ありえん。これもありえん光景だ。
この通信を最後に無人探査機とは前期通信が途絶えています。現在技術チームと通信の復旧を試みていますが、おそらく探査機は破壊されたものと推測されます。重ねて申し上げますが、これは全てあの南極に出現したシュバルツバースの内部で起こっていることです。
にわかに受け入れがたい内容ではあるが、しかもシュバルツバースは止まることなく拡大を続けている。報告を続けよう。次に情報統制についての確認を行いたい。
情報統制の成果につきましてはこちらをご覧ください。
次は南極点近くに強磁性の大型ブリザードが発生している問題についてです。その猛烈な勢力を懸念して極点付近に観測基地を持つ各国は対応を検討していましたが、全ての国が基地からの一時撤退を決定し、同日実施しました。
撤退か。消失とは言えぬものな。
Yeah, because explaining a black hole in the middle of Antarctica is going to be a wonderful thing to say to the general public.
そんな発表をすればパニックだ。その上拡大している事実も明かせば絶望のあまりに暴動が発生するだろう。
彼らはこの謎深い地に入るのか。恐ろしいことだ。 いくら次世代兵器で装備したとはいえ。
どうあれ我々の決定は覆らない。もはやこのシュバルツバースに人を送り込んで調査する以外の打開策はない。
Oh boy. So, great, we're a soldier, part of an international investigation team, being sent into a black hole that contains a parallel dimension in the middle of Antarctica. 20XX South Pole. Gotta love it when they don't use a specific year. Oh, boy. Ah yes, I was gonna say something else. These first 3 videos, I'm gonna do a different visual style for the screens. This one will have the normal up-down. Next we'll have horizontal. And the 3rd episode will have a big and small screen. So, I'm gonna need to figure out... You know what? Let's have the viewers figure out which one's better. And there's the title drop. And I like how Schwarzwald literally means black hole.
いよいよシュバルツバースへ突入だな、調査隊の諸君。私たちシュバルツバース合同計画は人類を代表して君たちの成功を祈っている。ゴア隊長、頼んだぞ。無事に使命を果たしてくれたまえ。
Well, actually, technically, the literal translation of Schwarzwald is Black World. Fitting with the theme of it here.
ええ、我々は必ず成し遂げます。
では、突入成功後の通信を待つとしよう。失礼する。
よし、クルーの諸君、私に注目してくれ。我々はあと30分で目標地点であるシュバルツバースへ到着する。いよいよ我々シュバルツバース調査隊の本任務の開始だ。発足から短期間で各国から派遣された人員で急増された隊だ。不便不慣れな点もあるだろう。だが君たちは優秀な人員だ。サポートし合い能力を発揮しミッションを円滑に遂行してもらいたい。この任務の最終確認とクルーの意思統一のため改めてスピーチをしたいと思う。
Gotta love how there's more English dialogue for a Japanese sentence. You gotta love it.
まず我々がこれから突入するシュバルツバースについて科学士官であるゼレーニン中尉から説明をもらうとしよ
う。どうも皆さん、こちらに注目いただけますか。中尉のゼレーニンです。初めての人もよろしく。皆さんに判明しているシュバルツバースの観測データや構造について説明を。シュバルツバースは数ヶ月前に南極点で発生した自然現象ですが、
And it only took you this long to realize it's a problem.
観測例のない極めて特異な現象です。民間人には巨大ブリザードだという虚偽情報を流していますが、その実態は周囲を破壊吸収しながら拡大する未知なる空間現象です。 発生当初、シュバルツバースは直径1メートルにも満たずに空へ伸びる柱のような空間でしたが、それが周辺の観測基地を調査員もろとも飲み込み全滅させるなどしながら拡大し、
What, you thought the black hole analogy was a turn of phrase? Nope, it's a literal black hole. And if we don't stop it, it's gonna swallow the earth.
現在は半径が数百キロメートルにもなる大規模な空間となっています。このシュバルツバースの拡大は今も続いていて、このまま減衰が認められなければ地球全土が飲み込まれてしまうのも時間の問題でしょう。この調査に先立って投下された無人探査機のデータによると、シュバルツバースの外縁部には高さ数千メートルの壁が形成されています。これは接近物を分子レベルで崩壊させるプラズマ雲の壁です。
That's deadly.
さらに内部には亜空間、俗に異次元とされる空間があり、
Of course it does. It's a black hole, I'm not surprised.
視覚化が困難な異質な風景が広がっている模様です。
Okay.
なおその内部空間ですが、侵入者を排除する何らかの作用が働くものと思われ、無人探査機はすべてその作用により破壊されています。
Now I can talk at normal volume. Fantastic.
以上が今私たちが知り得るデータの概要です。
Oh, joy of joys.
この情報だけだと何度聞いても悲観的になりそうな気がしますが、
So, our mission is to penetrate through the plasma cloud that's covering an expanding black hole containing parallel reality and dimensions. And through some way or fashion, find the way to reset it to swallow itself back up. Yeah, no pressure whatsoever. And you think it's a joke when we say that the protagonist for this game isn't a fucking space marine.
ご存知の方も多いように、これらには全て有効な対応法が判明しています。
No, seriously, I'm not kidding about the space marine analogy. We are literally going through a warp tear in reality to close it.
合同計画は事前の観測結果をもとに優秀な装備と人員を投入しているのです。皆が結束すれば安全で素晴らしい調査が行えると私は確信しています。私からの報告は以上です。
よくわかる説明をありがとう、ゼレーニン注意。では任務内容の確認を諸君らへのミッション発令を管理するアーサーから行おう。
ようこそシュバルツバース調査隊へ。私は司令コマンドアーサ
ー。Yeah, we have an AI in charge. Wonderful.
当艦並びに他艦のあらゆるシステムと連動して行動プランを策定し、あなたたちをサポートします。
ご覧の通りアーサーは疑似人格タイプの管理プログラムだ。最初は戸惑いもあるかもしれないが、すぐに慣れるだろう。
I can't tell if Arthur would be techno-heresy or an abominable intelligence. Or a smart machine spirit. I'm gonna lean on techno-heresy because of mechanic stupidity.
アーサー、続けてくれ。
この調査隊の任務はシュバルツバースを詳細に調査してその構造を明らかにすることです。
I just realized we're Space Marine under the employ of the Inquisition. The 40k references are strong with this one.
シュバルツバース合同計画はこの巨大なシュバルツバースの破壊計画を策定中です。しかしデータ不足で確実に成功する破壊方法を見出せていない状態です。
Oh my god. So, in order to destroy the black hole, we need to actually figure out how, because we haven't made that far yet in the plan. Oh, this mission's doomed for failure at the start.
あなたたちの調査でシュバルツバースの構造が明らかにされれば
I'm out of coffee already.
合同計画は破壊方法を導き出し実行することでしょう。なお、先ほどゼレーニン中尉から悲観的ともいえるデータの報告がありました。シュバルツバース内部の調査など一見不可能に思われるでしょう。しかし我々が登場するこの次世代揚陸艦を使うことでそれが可能になります。我々が登場する次世代揚陸艦はプラズマ動力で稼働しプラズマの保護シールドを作ることが可能です。
Oh, so we're just ramming into the plasma cloud by using a plasma engine. With plasma shielding.
しかも短時間であれば飛行することも可能なのです。つまりシュバルツバースのプラズマ雲を飛び越え内部の亜空間で安全な調査活動が行えるのです。
Oh, okay, never mind. Instead of piercing through the plasma cloud and risking shred, we're just gonna jump over it. That makes sense.
この調査隊は4艦の次世代揚陸艦で構成されています。作戦全般の指揮を執る当艦1号艦レッドスプライト号、科学者が多く登場し調査の要となる3号艦エルブス号。
Okay, so ship 1's in charge, ship 3 is research, what's ship 2 and 4 do?
危機管理のため武力で他艦を支援する2号艦ブルージェット号と4号艦ギガンティック号です。
Okay, combat support. Got it.
私は3号艦エルブス号に搭乗します。無人機では調べ上げられなかったシュバルツバースの詳細な調査、これが我々の任務です。皆さんのサポートを期待しています。
ゼレーニン中尉とアーサーの報告にもあった通り、我々は人類最強の装備を得ている。全艦が協力すればシュバルツバースの調査は決して不可能な任務ではない。未知の世界に挑むこの任務を人類を救うという素晴らしい体験に変え、そして帰ってこよう。
Well, someone knows how to make a speech.
さて、今回の調査には国連から指名され派遣されたビジター隊員がいるが、その中に諸君らへの紹介が済んでいない者もいる。
Commander Gore is looking at us.
ようこそ。我々は日本から来てくれた君を歓迎する。
Now, this line actually changes depending on which version of the game you're playing. If you're playing the English version, he says American. If you're playing the Japanese, I think he says somewhere around, like, a word for, like, international. I forget right off the top of my head. I should probably look this up, actually.
さあ、みんなの前に出て自己紹介をしてくれないか。
Why don't you get in front of the group and introduce yourself, huh? Please choose the name you'll be called out throughout this game. Oh boy! Here's the thing, though. Our protagonist does not technically have an official name. Like, at all. No, wait. Now, okay. I just brought up the page to make sure. Yeah, she played the Japanese version, he says from another from Japan, okay. Ah, here we are, country of origin. The US version of the game, it says another American A. In Japanese version, it says welcome the fact that you come from Japan. Yeah, just from Japan. Okay, just blah 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 blah. Okay, since this protagonist does not have an actual canon name, we're free to name him as free as we want. In that case, I know the perfect name. Okay. And the best part, I don't have to use the touch screen for a goddamn thing. Then again, I rarely used it at all in Foreign Apocalypse other than to check the map. Rarely, for a quest target. I don't have to do that here. Nice. First name, Jack, as always, because Jack is back. Last name? Fuck it. There we go. Jack Kaiser, or Kaisar, depending on how you want to pronounce it, is back.
Arigato.
And we're going to be referred to our last name like a lot.
君はこのレッドスプライト号に搭乗し、私の指揮下に入ってもらう。
Oh, so I'm your number 2, basically?
所属は機動班になる。
Ah, we're a part of the strike team, so... Oh, joy! Boots on the ground, first ones into the field. We're definitely a fucking Marine, aren't we?
君と同様に兵士経験のある人員で構成された調査活動の実動隊だ。以後、規律ある行動を心がけてくれ。
Commander Gore held out his right hand. What will you do? Shake his hand or refuse? Well, no need to disrespect our CO. He seems like a stand-up commander so far.
君の優秀な経歴は聞いている。期待しているぞ。では、機動班の諸君は引き続きブリーフィングを行う。降車デッキに集合してくれ。
The Strike Team Support Pack add-on contest now available. We receive Advanced Prime Ls, Magicite M, Strength Incense Dex, DX, Magic Incense DX, Vitality Incense DX, Agility Incense DX. Yeah, we're getting all the DLC add-on stuff now. Growth Vest add-on content is now available. And a lot of this stuff isn't really... What's the best way I could put this? All the DLC is just basically faster, not that healthy. It's just stat and leveling stuff. Oh, and some basic bitch weapons. Obtain brothers. And some healing items to start. The beads are a little bit busted for this point, but chakra drops will take. Chakra pods, that's a little... It's a great chakra. Bead of life. Revival bead. Okay, this pack is a little bit busted for the start of the game. You only really need the chakra beads, but in the revival beads, Training Day add-on content has been unlocked once you progress far enough into your investigation. Once the sub app is developed, you can download it at the lab. Stuff for later. More and more stuff for later. Maka range, stuff for later. Forma search. We'll get to that later. Okay, we're now in the main menu. Okay, we can save, load, talk to crewmates, or move to a different section of the ship. I don't have access to the menu, so... Might as well save our game, because why not? We've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... We got 20 save slots, ladies and gentlemen. Eat your fucking heart out, 4. A remake of a DS title has 20 save slots and you only have 2. Suck a dick. Strike team, Zeldin, or an engineer. Let's talk to the strike team member. Jack, nice to meet you. An American, eh? This team really is international. We have all kinds here, but every one of them is the best of the best from the world's soldiers. There won't be any trouble here, that's for sure, eh? Honestly though, I was just assigned here myself. I'm still kind of learning the ropes. Well, I'm sure if we'll stick together, we'll get through this just fine, eh? Okay, red shirt. You're probably gonna die.
Ara.
You have a name, so you're probably gonna survive the shit show as soon as we enter the Schwarzwald, because I can guarantee that's gonna happen. Pleasure to meet you, Jack. I am Lieutenant Zelenin, a Russian science officer. Oh, goody. From my unit's standpoint, they're blah blah. No doubt the Schwarzwald poses a serious threat to mankind. No shit. Since this game has voice acting, I'm not even gonna try to give him a voice. I'm just gonna read the lines as normal.
Demo.
What is man if not resourceful? Through cooperation, there's no problems we cannot overcome. I am eager to do my part here for the future of mankind. Might as well shake her hand. And we made her embarrassed. Very much looking forward to working with you. Blah, blah, blah. Group of the soldier, quite safe with you around. It's nice to meet a military man with such manners. Oh boy. I can't tell if this is subtle flirtations or just common courtesy. Soldiers like you support us, how can we fail? Well, this is SMT, so shit's gonna go tits up as soon as we enter the demon zone. What we've all been waiting for is almost here. We're about to set up our demonicas. Huh? You don't know what the demonica is? Oh, you joined later. Guess you wouldn't have heard yet, huh? Well, no matter. Commander Gore will explain it all soon enough. For now, better go on over to the deck. A soldier always moves double time. Or so they say. Let's move. We can head to the sick bay, the lab, or the deck. No point in going to the sick bay or lab just yet, so we're headed to the deck. Go to Commander Gore's briefing? Yes.
集まったようだな、機動班の諸君。このシュバルツバース調査はあくまで科学的調査が目的だ。しかし不測の事態が発生することも予想される。そこで君たち兵士経験もある機動班が艦外活動を行い、調査の安全を確保する必要がある。だが心配しないでくれ。そんな君たちを助けてくれる心強い装備もまた存在する。そう、すでに着用してもらっているスーツ、デモニカだ。次世代兵器として開発されていたこのデモニカスーツは、過酷な状況下でも活動を可能にするパワフルな戦闘服だ。シュバルツバースにおいても活動可能との報告を受けている。では有能な兵士でもあるヒメネス隊員にデモニカの説明を頼むとしよう。
You know, for the longest time I called him Jimenez because I don't watch soccer, so I have no idea how to pronounce his name correctly until I looked it up. And it's pronounced Jimenez. Go figure.
彼は先行訓練を受けていて、デモニカの扱いには長けている。さあ、ヒメネス隊員、前に出てくれ。
This is Jimenez, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to be around a lot.
俺は2号艦ブルージェットに搭乗するヒメネスだ。従軍時の階級は兵装長だが、ここでは一隊員ってことらしい。このシュバルツバース調査隊だが、その名の通り主要任務は調査だと聞いている。だから俺たちのようなドンパチ担当の出番はないかもしれん。とはいえ緊急事態が発生した時、デモニカに不慣れなことを理由に足を引っ張られたら困る。だからせいぜい自分の墓穴を掘れるぐらいには仕組みを理解しておいてくれ。いいかお前ら、このデモニカは地上最強と謳われるスーツだが、
Essentially, it's a sneaking suit mixed with power armor.
それは単に過酷な環境に耐えうる能力を指してのものじゃない。 高度な機能がたっぷり詰め込まれてるんだ。まず俺たちのアクションをサポートする基本 AI システムだが、
Essentially, all the computer software is stuck inside the helmet, which is the brain of the entire suit. You take that off, the suit is practically junk, for the most part.
これはパーソナリティに応じて運動能力の増幅や外部ダメージの軽減を行う。
And this is where... Actually, now I think about it, also a little bit of the Crisis suits from Crisis, where the suit will actually modify your body to be stronger.
装着者の戦闘経験に応じてシステム自体がレベルアップする成長的な拡張性が特徴だ。そして頭部の調査用デバイス、こいつはアプリケーションの追加で機能増強することが可能だ。
Oh joy, we can add and install applications to make our database smarter.
視覚強化、マップ情報強化、さらには戦闘行動補佐などあらゆる調査に対応可能というわけだ。要するにデモニカスーツはクレバーで進化する戦闘服だと覚えておくといい。ここでデモニカの性能を実演といきたいところだが、残念ながら消耗品を無駄にするのとのお達しがある。軍隊は金がかかるからな。
Of course.
では諸君、我々もデモニカのようにクレバーにミッションをこなそうじゃないか。おいら方が俺たちの命より消耗品を優先しないようにね。
And that is most of the brass. So, we're fucked, Jimenez. We're fucked.
貴様、なんだその態度は。我々の背負った使命を舐めているのか。
俺はもらえるものさえもらえれば死なない程度には使命とやらに貢献するつもりだ。
Ah, looking out for yourself type. Got it.
ヒメネス隊員、私は君の腕に期待している。君の心情とは関係なしにだ。現地で大いに活躍すれば君の望むものは皆手に入るだろう。いや、君が望んでもいない人々の感謝も余分についてくるかもしれないな。
仕方ねえな。
では各自デモニカの最終セッティングを行ってくれ。
Jimenez is a bit rough, but it's not, in total malice. You started up the Demonica's main app. Let's see.
System 起動中.
Demountable Next Integrated Capability Armor Online. Demonica. Demountable Next Integrated Capability Armor.
ようこそデモニカセッティングへ。これからあなたに最適のデモニカ反応システムを構築するためパーソナリティ診断を行います。この後に出されるストーリータイプの設問に自然に偽ることなく回答してください。
Your answers to the following series of questions will determine the Demonica's growth type. What stats are you more likely to receive on level up?
ケーススタディ1。弾丸のなくなった銃を手にあなたは交戦地で一人生き残り隠れています。
Oh boy, sole survivor, hidden with no ammunition?
そこで敵兵一体と思われる気配が近づいてくるのを察知しました。
Signal enemies approaching?
銃の弾丸が切れた状態で迫る敵にあなたはどう行動しますか？
Ditch the gun, use the knife, search for ammunition, or stay hidden until he passes. We will, stay hidden until he passes. Let's think smart.
ケーススタディ2。あなたは敵地で潜入工作中にかつて親友だった仲間を殺害した人物を見つけました。
Oh joy.
所持する銃で射撃することも可能ですが、それでは敵に見つかり工作も失敗する可能性があります。潜入工作中に見つけた親友の仇に あなたはどう行動しますか？
Do nothing for the mission? Kill him for your friend? Find a way to do both. Find a way to do both. Because fuck that guy. But we need to complete the mission, so... Ideal. If this wasn't here, I'd pick this option. But, let's see if we can find a way to do both.
ケーススタディ3。あなたは任務として人の住まない辺境の地に来ましたが、長い任期を過ぎても交代人員が来ません。
Oh joy, the escape chopper hasn't arrived yet.
任務を中断し帰還することも可能です。ただし食料など日々の生活には支障は出ていません。交代人員の遅れている任務にあなたはどう行動しますか？
Wait as long as it takes, wait as long as you can, or go back immediately. Well, I can only wait so long as I have the supplies to do so, so eventually I will have to leave. So we'll go as long as we can.
ケーススタディ4。あなたの乗ったヘリは給油のための移動中、敵襲を受けた味方のキャンプから応援要請を受けました。
Oh joy, refueling situation. And en route, someone is under fire.
すぐにキャンプへ向かうことはできますが、その場合は到着で燃料がほぼなくなり、その後のヘリ移動が不安です。他の味方ヘリも応援に動いていますが、キャンプに一番近いのはあなたのヘリのようです。燃料不十分なヘリで受けた緊急応援要請。あなたはどう行動しますか？
What do we do with the fuel we have left? Hurry to rescue him, refuel an ally, take him, land nearby, and wait. Ooh, this is a tough one. Others are en route, but by the time they get there, he may already be dead. But if we go to rescue him, we'll run out of fuel and have to be rescued ourselves. Oh, this option is just stupid. Ah, fuck it. We're a soldier. We act like a proper fucking marine.
ケーススタディ5。占領地で監視任務に就くあなたは、スパイの疑いがある侵食者の拘束について意見を求められました。
Capture a religious speaker who might be a
スパ
spy.
イが捕まれば大きな成果ですが、住民の信望厚い侵食者を拘束すれば暴動も起こりかねません。スパイの疑いがある侵食者にあなたはどう行動しますか？
Keep watching him for now, bring him in immediately, put him under house arrest. Oh boy, bring him immediately will cause a riot which will make everything worse. Keep watching him, then he may catch on and flee, or do something completely worse. If we put him under house arrest, we make him move to our designs, because he'll be panicking and questioning everything. And we want him to make a mistake first, so we put him under house arrest.
ケーススタディ6。最後の設問です。あなたはシュバルツバースという厳しい環境が予測される領域へ派遣されようとしています。ただしあなたには優秀な装備や強力な艦船、最新の機器、何より頼れる仲間がついています。このシュバルツバース調査任務は成功しますか？
Yes, it's impossible. I don't know. This. Oh, this is like one of those questions where it's obvious what the one answer is, and then there's the patronizing quiz answers where it's all the same answer. Yes, the mission will succeed.
これで設問は終了です。
Okay, now I'm curious. What type do I get?
あなたのパーソナリティに最適のサポートをスピード型と認定します。
Speed support. Okay, there's 5 supports for stats. There's attack support, technical support, physical support, speed support, and luck support. I got speed, which means I'm more likely to get agility on level ups as my key parameter. It also changes my initial stats. Since I got speed, I'll start with 55 HP, 35 MP, 5 strength, 6 magic, 5 vitality, 7 agility, 5 luck, 20 sword attack value, 13 gun attack value, because we have guns in this game, and 21 defense.
君たち機動班は今回の調査で最も危険な場面にさらされることが予想される。
Of course, the type really doesn't matter because it's just a percentage, it's not guaranteed. For example, with speed type, whenever I level, I have a 24% chance to gain an agility boost, a 20% chance to gain a magic boost, 18% chance of vitality, and a 19% chance for strength and luck. Now, what do the stats determine in this game? Well, for strength, it's physical attack power, obviously. Magic is maximum NP, magical attack power, and magical defense. Vitality is maximum HP and physical defense. Agility sequences in each turn, so who goes first? Hit rate and evasion rate, as always. Luck increases the chance of inflicting status ailments, evasion rate, and critical rate. Physical attack, physical defense are obvious. Magic attack and magic defense are obvious. Hit rate is obvious, and evasion rate is obvious. Okay, let's move on.
だがこのデモニカと強い意志とで任務を成功させてほしい。ではシュバルスバースに到着するまで各員待機していてくれ。
You can now check any documents you have on file. Schwarzwald investigation team has been added. Demonica has been added. Alignment has been added. Mission log has been added. Press the Y button to review documents. First select mission, then select document. This will allow you to read through older information. Let's talk to the strike team crew member and Jimenez, shall we? Really, phone? You're calling now? How much do you want to bet it's fucking spam again? Well, it's not spam, but it's a number I don't recognize, so... Let's see if they leave a message. Available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call. Beep. Thought so, you fucking telemarketing jackass! Good way to tell if a phone number is a telemarketer is they don't leave a fucking message so they can get sued. I feel like there's no mission I can't accomplish with this thing on. Ha! Listen to me, I better look over the brief notes before I get too love struck with this thing. I give you those documents in the folder in the mission log, right? Isn't this your first time using Demonica 2? You should really check this stuff out. Yeah, I know. Jimenez!
Yo.
My fellow American, huh? You're, what, a corps man? So you volunteered, I hear? Me, I only signed out to this gig for the money, that's all. For all we know, the brass at a joint project are sending us out as meat shields. He's not wrong. They're suits. They don't care about human lives.
Ah.
You can tell by the way they reacted to the world crisis. It's apparent in the fucking intro news section. And I'm sure you have no idea what I'm talking about. Semper Fi, right? Offer Jimenez a handshake? Sure. He may be a bit of a jackass, but he's not a bad person.
Ah.
I have this thing about not getting too friendly with people before a risky mission. When the crunch comes, you may need to leave a comrade behind for the sake of the mission. Again, he's not wrong. He's just a bit of a jackass. Okay, let's head back to the command room. And as we progress, things will change. Monitor crew?
Yo.
There's a rumor going around that there's intelligent life in the Schwarzwald. The drones we sent ahead of us were destroyed in a manner inconsistent with accidents. Well, it's just a rumor. Our job is to find out the truth. Zelenin, what do you want?
ね
Seems the rumor of intelligent life has been spreading amongst the crew. Schwarzwald is a term from a 1933 theory of Hammerschmidt's, a German
え
professor.
そうね
I'll explain. When human activity exceeds the world's natural capacity and the balance of energy topples, a corrective reaction occurs. It's simplest to think of it as Earth's antibodies attacking humanity. Oh, now we're just getting into Fate, too, with the Counterforce and Gaia. Of course, in Fate, you have to deal with fucking super powerful vampires. Here, we gotta deal with a motherfucking black hole that contains alternate dimensions and demons. I'm pretty sure the Schwarzfeld is worse than having to deal with types. Oh wait, no, not types. Ancestors. Ancestors are vampires. Types are the consciousness of outer body beings. Essentially, the manifestation of the will and spirit of a stellar body. For example, the first vampire in Type Moon is the embodiment of the fucking moon, called Crimson Moon Brunstead, who was killed by a fucking wizard who can access and gather energy from parallel reality dimensions. And at the end of it, that wizard got turned into a vampire by Crimson Moon, and now there's vampirism all over Earth.
ええ
Anyway, back to this. Dr. Hammerschmidt's theory involved a prediction. He believed another dimension would appear, one where intelligent life dwelled. Now the Schwarzfeld has appeared, proving the existence of other dimensions. Gotta love the multiverse theory being proven as an actual thing. The instructions of the drones implies the possibility of intelligent life inside. Or so some are saying. Still wonder if it's actually true.
ね
Kaiser, do you think they're out there? I think so, probably not. I don't know. I actually think so. You're a believer. You're damn straight I am. You'd actually think I'm a fucking skeptic with all the crap I've had to deal with? Fuck that. We have a fucking child ghost in this house. He likes opening and closing the basement door whenever it's ajar. And I know it's not the fucking wind or the animals, because the doors and windows are closed, and the animals are not in the basement. And the best part is, and here's the best part, right? If you turn around and stare directly down the open door into the stairwell for the basement, and say, this is what I did. It's like, I see you. The door closed right back up. And people say the paranormal isn't fucking real. Bullshit. I've been hearing my name being called for fucking years walking to the bus stop. And whenever I walk in this house, the hairs on the back of my neck are standing up like crazy at night in the dark. And here's the real kicker. When I was 6, we were at my former house. I was sitting in the stairwell. I look up into the second floor, right? And what do I see? A black shadowy figure with red eyes staring at me. I'm not the one to draw clues about significant evidence, but if there's intelligent beings in there, I certainly indeed to proceed with caution. Unfortunately for me, I'm out of time for today. Like I said, the beginning of this game is a lot of exposition. Plus, with the interrupt I had right after the fucking intro cutscene, I don't know how. That's gonna be a bit. The video length on this is gonna be a bit weird. Whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been NoGod21. This has been Let's Play Strange Journey Redux. In the next episode, shit hits the fucking fan. and we get introduced to combat. But until then, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time. Let's save.